Yeah, you know who it is. You know who it is. If you don't, it's your boy Shake. So what up, YouTube? You know who it is. Welcome to the Shake Show. Shout out to the Naughty Gang, and thanks for hanging out with me. I'm having a great day. Hope you are too. Remember to smack that like tab to show your support. Subscribe if you're new to my channel, and let's kick off my top 10 E3 2017 games. So first up, Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm a big fan of the series, been playing since I was yay high on the PS2. I go hard on multiplayer on both consoles except for the PC. I love the improvements they made to multiplayer when earning hero characters. There's a new storyline, and Finn from The Force Awakens is gonna make an appearance. In fact, he's gonna be a playable character in this year's game. Darth Maul looked amazing at EA Play, but unfortunately I wasn't able to play the game because it was on the PC. I'm just not a big PC guy, and I didn't want to look bad in front of you guys. Next up, Destiny 2. We were all huge fans of Destiny when it first came out. Bungie did disappoint us with that repetitive storyline and taking things out of the game, but I can't shake the fact that we had so much fun playing it. Lots of memories, the grind was real, I just really enjoyed it. And the new one has a new storyline, new weapons, new gears, new powers, and expansive new worlds to discover. I'm excited for Destiny 2. At number 3, Sea of Thieves. Not a lot of people know about this game. I've been following it for some time now. It's an action-adventure, cooperative multiplayer, first-person shared world game. So there's exploration, treasure hunting, and you can compete against other players. It's got that cartoony Overwatch feel to it, some crazy physics, just looks like a ton of fun. At number 4, Monster Hunter World. It's a third-person action role-playing game, took me by surprise. You've got custom-created characters and open, expansive worlds to explore. No loading screens between zones, so this expansive world but no loading screens. 4-player co-op, and I've got some close friends who are big fans of this series. Can't wait to play that with them. At number 5, we've got Beyond Good and Evil Part 2. I absolutely love the trailer. The characters look amazing. You're like in a world where animals and humans coexist on an intellectual playing field. Kind of like Zootopia or something. The world looks futuristic and interesting. Not really sure what to expect in terms of gameplay, but we did see a glimpse of some third-person jetpack flying above and around the city. If it's anything like the 2003 original, I'm expecting greatness. At number 6, Crackdown 3, saw my man Terry Crews introducing it. He's also gonna be a playable character. That alone got me hyped. I'm a big fan of Crackdown 2 and the Crackdown series. It's a third-person action open world game, custom characters that you have to build up. In my opinion, it's kind of a cross between Saints Row and Grand Theft Auto. I'm just glad that we have a release date at November 7th, 2017. At number 7, we've got Uncharted Lost Legacy. And I have to come clean, I've never played an Uncharted game before, but I loved it since its reveal months ago, and I'm so glad that Naughty Dog went out on a limb and gave us some culturally diverse characters. Because I'm just a little tired of the same old dark-haired angry white dude with a beard and the Batman raspy voice. You know what I'm saying, the default character for all action games since like the 80s. Very few times we get some diversity, and this time it's not just some DLC like in Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry. This is a standalone expansion to the Uncharted series. So I'm definitely excited. And it looks like a third-person action-adventure game that requires some teamwork. And at number 8, Spider-Man. This may have been the best overall trailer at E3. They encompass gameplay and cutscenes. Third-person action-adventure, web-slinging through an open world. There are some Batman Arkham Knight elements in its approach to fighting. I was a huge fan of the Spider-Man games on the Xbox 360, and they showed Miles Morales at the end. That has to mean we'll be able to use him. If you don't know who he is, look him up. At number 9, Anthem. By far, the most interesting new IP at E3. It's an action role-playing open-world third-person game with single-player and cooperative multiplayer. Kinda looks like a cross between Mass Effect and Destiny. Reminds me of Avatar with all that alien wildlife. You're equipped with these mech suits called javelins, and they give you superhuman abilities. You can traverse the whole environment in the air, on the ground, and underwater. Man, just the scenery alone hooked me. Before we get into number 10, I'm gonna give you guys my honorable mentions at E3. These are games that look really cool. They piqued my interest, but I probably need to learn a little bit more about them. God of War with their new third-person over-the-shoulder look. It looks different in a good way, but it's not even voiceovered by the same guy. The whole storyline's way different from what I've seen before. It's got a son now. I've done a walkthrough with God of War for you guys before. I might do it again. Then there's Days Gone, third-person open-world action zombie adventure. I'm not typically enticed by zombie games, but this one looks like a little more than just a zombie game. And I really like that zombie bear in the trailer. Then there's another game called Raiders of a Broken Planet. It's a third-person action shooter with some beat-em-up elements to it. You've got to duck and cover through some amazing-looking environments and a really cool cast of characters to choose from. And finally, Lawbreakers, probably the most intense first-person shooter at E3. Not enough people know about it. It comes from the creative mind of Cliff Bleszinski, the same guy that brought us Gears of War. This game takes verticality to a whole new level. Think if Doom and Titanfall had a baby. And finally, at number 10, the game I'm most excited for, Assassin's Creed Origin. It takes place in ancient Africa. I'm a little disappointed that they still went with a desert, because in ancient times, Kemet was full of grasslands and green pastures. And all the megalithic stone monuments were full of color. I guess they wanted to give us that modern Hollywood look. But nonetheless, the environments look breathtaking. I just can't wait to climb a pyramid. I love the main character's voice. Sounds a lot like Jamin Hansu, you know, the guy from Blood Diamonds and Guardians of the Galaxy. I would love to do a full walkthrough for you guys with this game. Some of you guys might remember that I did a walkthrough with Assassin's Creed Black Flag Freedom Cry. This is easily my most anticipated game from E3. Let me know in the comments below what you were excited for, what games really piqued your interest. Some of these games won't be coming out for a while, but I'll definitely be following them very closely. I hope you guys enjoyed my top 10 rundown of E3 2017 games. As always, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Anyhow, in the tradition of my kicks of the month, which I haven't done in a little while, I've been so busy. Just got back from LA, had a great time out at EA Play. Got a chance to play a lot of games. Star Wars Battlefront, Madden, FIFA, Battlefield 1. Oh yeah, and I think there was one more game.